Going live. All right, looks like we're going live. All right, let's make sure it's working. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Shows we're going live here. Let's see. I am not seeing it on Facebook yet, but we'll see. Sure. Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong group. That helps. Hi, everybody.
You got so many groups, huh?
There we go. We are
There
live.
you go.
All right, I'm going to stop my phone so I can answer questions. All right. Hey, everybody. Lisa Zimmer here with Lisa Zimmer Essential Oil Biz Tips. If you are watching us live on Facebook, yay. If you are not, if you're watching a replay on YouTube, please join my Facebook group called Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips, where I educate for free. Tons of free files in the files tab on how to build your business and teach you how to build a better doTERRA business, simpler, faster, and that is more duplicatable. So I'm excited today. I have a couple awesome guests who've taken some time out of their schedule to join us. And we have with us Brooke. Brooke.
Hello.
I didn't even write down your last name.
Riddell.
Riddell?
Yep.
Yay. Okay, so Brooke's awesome. This is how awesome Brooke is. I was asking for hints on what we should name our new trifolds. And so we have new trifolds coming out. These are rough proofs here, but yay! doTERRA for salon professionals and doTERRA for nail professionals. And I saw Brooke comment on someone's post about incorporating doTERRA into their salon. And she said, hey, I'm a doTERRA salon, so I'd be happy to help you. I saw that comment and I was like, we got to talk to Brooke. So Brooke, I don't even know other than seeing her comment on Facebook last week. And she so awesomely agreed to join us today and share with us how she built herself to silver as a doTERRA salon. And then we also have my awesome leader, Deanna Calmer. She is the sister of my best friend since kindergarten who introduced me to oils, who loves doing hair, doesn't want to quit doing hair, but loves doTERRA. So she incorporated doTERRA into her salon as well and built her business through her salon. So we want you to hear from these ladies what they did to do that. Brooke's going to share with us the best way to approach people so that you feel comfortable using the lingo. Our tool, the point of our tool, right, our trifold is to help give you the confidence to talk to hairstylists, salon owners, etc., and help them see that they need doTERRA and want to do the business. This is your confidence booster. Plus, it'll keep you from having diarrhea of the mouth and explaining doTERRA. You say less, right?
Yep.
And leave a hair care sample. Leave a hair care sample and a stress roller of balance and serenity, or the happy roller. Let them read it and plant the seed, right? All right, so I think what I want to start with first is, Brooke, I'm going to have you start so you can help them learn how they should speak to stylists and salon owners. And then I'll have, and then talk about how you built your business through it. And then Deanna can talk about how she took her salon and how she built her business through it. Does that sound okay?
Sounds great.
Since you're in your car, we'll let you off the hook first. So you can get on with your life and your kids. You're awesome.
Sounds good. So again, my name is Brooke Riddell. I am a silver with doTERRA, and I own a salon called Ponytails on Main in a little town called Luxembourg. So I was first introduced to oils, and I thought they were super weird, but I wasn't introduced to them on a business level at all. So, and I think that is actually the appropriate way to go about introducing them to anybody, whether that be a salon professional, a doctor, someone where you feel that it could be a benefit to their business. you still have to make them fall in love with the oils on a personal level. So I did. I was introduced by Patty Weary to oils, and she has been just awesome, you know, giving me the tools to further my education and dig into it, because this is all about you. This business is all about you. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So I did. I just kind of dove in, and I found that, wait a second, there, it works for me. And now I have a client in my chair with an hour of their undivided attention. So I've said this before in some of my lives, they're forced to listen to you for an hour. So I took that opportunity to talk to them about some of the aches and pains that they're talking to me about, or some of the ailments that they're bringing up. I now hold that solution in my hands that I can offer to them. So I didn't start out with, oh my gosh, this is the most incredible shampoo and conditioner in the entire world. You have to have this. I didn't start out there. I started with them on a personal level as well. So once that started to happen, I'm like, wait a second, we have some awesome hair care products that are outperforming my salon professional products, hands down. My colors are lasting longer by using them on the back bar. The people that are taking them home, it's a huge benefit to them, and the condition of their hair is undeniably amazing. So that's kind of how it rolled into my salon, and I was getting it into the hands of people. But again, sampling them out with those shampoo conditioner packets were great. It gets it in their hands. It gives them the opportunity to be able to use it and have an experience with it, just like the oils. And so I guess I'm kind of roundabouting it. Let's go back to what you asked me in the first place.
Oops, you froze. All right, well, she's
Sorry.
frozen. Oh, there she comes.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm muting myself when you're talking because that way they don't get any feedback. But I do want to interject. So you actually use the shampoo and conditioner and the products in the salon on them, as well as send them home with the shampoo and conditioner sample,
Yeah.
as well as chat and basically do like the 60-second enrollment, maybe not the enrollment part, right? But tell me what you got going on and listen. Is that good?
Absolutely. So
Perfect.
once I've sampled them out with the shampoo and conditioner, I have all of my and well, let's go to enrolling your clients or having that. I have the retail prices and the wholesale prices, which you would never do with salon professional shampoo or mousses or things like that. You never give them what you pay and what the actual markup is. I have that right there for them to see. So they have the option of continually paying me retail prices if they so choose. That's fine. Or I have the enrollment sheets if they want to get their wholesale membership and order that. I think it was a great way. Then they have it coming straight to them. I don't have to have bundles and bundles of things on my shelf as stock, and they're getting it whenever they need it. So I don't know if that helps, but there's a tip.
Yeah, I love it. So you still have the retail, right? Because some
Mhm.
people need a little more time to decide, or maybe they're not a natural health and wellness person that's ever going to use oils, right? They're out there.
Yep.
Those crazy people are out there. So you may
Yes.
as well still help them with hair care. But that's the perfect segue into their life because we spend so much time marketing just the oils, which is a huge mistake, right? Because
Absolutely.
there's so many quote unquote normal people. We're becoming the norm, right? The oil users are becoming the norm. But in my mind, I still meet with so many people who I couldn't win over with the oils because they just didn't get it. But you start talking better hair, better skin, or anti-aging or weight, and winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? Get them with products that they're going to use every day. Then start introducing them to the other part of the lifestyle. Even if they don't get one over on the oils, you can still have amazing clients and business builders who promote hair care, skin care, body care, supplements, anti-aging, right? It's just,
Right.
there's
Absolutely.
so much more to offer. So then tell us about, do you do classes or do you just do enrolling your clients?
Of course, we do classes. So I always invite them to our follow-up monthly training. I do have single classes where I will meet with them. If I am doing a class, it is definitely a pamphleted, quick class that I am doing in the chair. It's very efficient. They don't need every bit of oil knowledge to know that they can use them, just like they don't need to know every single ingredient that is in their shampoo to be able to shampoo their own hair. They have those tools already. So I give them a quick class. We will sign them up if that's something that they want to do. They want that wholesale pricing, great. If not, I say, here you go. I will sell you retail off my shelf. That is totally fine for me as well, because I am used to doing that. That's familiar to me. So yeah, but as far as follow-up classes, I do meet with them one-on-one. If I have multiple people that have enrolled from my salon, I keep it familiar to them. They're familiar with coming to my salon. I host the class at my salon and do their follow-ups right there. So yes, I do have more education available for them.
Smart. I like that. Keep it familiar to them. That's awesome. And you built yourself to silver doing it this way, correct?
I did.
Yeah. So definitely, one of the things I want people to understand too is we love doTERRA, right? A lot of us love doTERRA, become obsessed with it, and wanted out of what we were doing. Like that's a lot of people's why is I want out of what I'm doing. I hate my job, and doTERRA is going to replace my income. What you have to be careful with when you're talking to other professionals is you don't know their wishes and wants. For example, Deanna loves doing hair and would have been turned off had we gone with the approach of, oh, don't you want out of this job and you can do my job, doTERRA, better and have a better life, right? That would have instantly turned her off because she doesn't plan on ever stopping doing hair. Like mission work here are her passions and her whys. And doTERRA is a good supplement to make both happen. She can keep doing hair, even cut back a day so she could do more mission work, right? And so you still have to help people find their why. Don't assume that you're doTERRA going to replace the hair salon, right? Is that good?
Yeah, I'll speak on it a little bit. That's the last thing I actually wanted to touch on. Awesome. I'm so glad you do mission work. That makes my day. But the second part is I used it as a basis for retirement. So a lot of salon owners, if especially if you work for yourself, you're not in a corporate insurance plan where you're putting into your 401k. You don't have a lot of those things available to you. So doTERRA is my retirement. I guess I would speak more on that side of it instead of the you can give up doing hair. I agree with you 100%. I love doing hair. I love my clients. I like having that connection with people. I need that. That fuels me. So to say, oh, you can do this versus working in the salon every day. I love when people leave and they're like, "You're great. Look at how awesome I look." I love that. So I would speak more on the side of retirement, being able to have a substantial income, sustained income when your your bodies aren't able to do hair forever. Some people are. I've seen 90-year-old little ladies that are still able to wrap perms and do cool stuff like that, but your bodies can't sustain behind a chair forever and ever. So you have this built to fall back on. So I would speak on that instead.
I love it. Yep, that's exactly what we've talked about before too. Supplement and complement what you're doing and build that retirement, that residual income, that sustainable like cushion. All right. Checking comments here to make sure we're not missing anything. And then, yay. All right. So, and then also in this salon, right, the easiest way to introduce people to doTERRA is just the regular intro to oils Zimmer trifold, right? So the tools that we're launching tomorrow, these are going to be available tomorrow by noon Central Standard Time. We're going to launch the salon professionals and the nail professionals pack because many salons do both. And we're going to greatly discount it as a 2-pack. Instead of $20 each, it's only going to be available as the 2-pack for $25. So I'm super excited to be able to do that for you. And so these you to talk to the salon owners, the people that do the nails. These are not tools that they would hand out to their clientele. They would still hand out to their clientele. Say you have someone in your chair and they're like, yeah, tell me about, what you're putting in my hair today, or what you washed my hair with, or tell me about that body butter that you just put on my hands, or on my feet. As the professional, you're still going to hand them the Zimmer Intro to Oils trifold. Simple one piece of paper. You're not going to hand them, a 16-page booklet. Doesn't hurt to have great books set out, right, to pique people's interest. Have the $1 books in the salon to send them home with to get the wheels turning, along with their hair care sample or roller or both or whatever, right? But remember that you're going to use that Intro to Oils trifold for every scenario. You're going to use your professionals when you're talking to the professional. All right. So, Brooke, I've unmuted you. And anything else you want to share with us before you wrap up? And then I'm going to have Deanna talk about how she did it in her business.
No, thank you for having me. If anybody is contemplating doing it and you have any personal questions or something I didn't answer today, feel free to private message me. I'm more than happy to share that information with you.
Or even better, comment so that you only have to do it once.
Learn
the Lisa Zimmer way of efficiency, right? Instead of answering 1,000 PMs, because you're going to get it now.
I'm not there with efficiency yet. You're great at that.
Comment below, and then we'll answer one time, and you guys will read comments. Yep. So efficiency, that is my master tool. And so, because she is a doTERRA salon, not just, all kinds of shampoos and conditioners. Now, I know, learning through working with different salons or talking to different salon owners, right? Some of them have contracts, right? They have to use certain products in their salon, etc. Doesn't mean you still can't talk to them about personal use of doTERRA. And right, so if you're a stylist and you're in a salon that has contracts with certain products, then of course work with the people that you work with or work for, depending on your situation. But if you have the power to turn your entire salon into a doTERRA salon, it's not. Would you say it was difficult to transition to become silver? Right? It's just you're doing it anyway.
Yes, the time's gonna pass anyway. You might as well build a business.
Yeah. And when Deanna started like skyrocketing in her business, and it was like, well, duh, they're in your chair for 20 to 45 minutes, like. Right. They're your prisoners.
Captive audience.
Captive audience. And what I loved with her story was it's just so natural. It's not uncomfortable. It's shampoo and conditioner. It's a diffuser. So I'm gonna let you share that story. Yeah. But so keep it simple. You don't have to accost your customers and ruin your clientele relationship. Just grow it to another level, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Yay. Well, you are welcome to stay on, my dear. I'm going to mute you just so if you want to interject anything, just like wave your hands like that. Okay. Or you're welcome to log off, because I know that you're in your car with your kids and you're awesome for jumping on with like 15 hours notice.
Oh, good. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to have Deanna share how she built her doTERRA business in the salon. So what would you say? I don't know, just tell us whatever you want to tell us.
Story.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I started with doTERRA, I knew that I wanted to share with everybody right when I started because of Lisa and my sister Julie. So I went ahead and I started scheduling 2 to 3 classes, Intro to Oils classes at that time. Now they would be like make and takes.
Yeah. They were so hard back then and so much work. Oh my God. So Deanna was there from the beginning.
Over everybody because LLV, LRP, it was all a foreign language. And then
we had DVDs that we'd play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But there was great stories in there too.
It was a good system.
It was
a good process
for that time.
Yeah.
So I just made a point to schedule 2 to 3 classes a month. one on the weekend, one during the week, sometimes in the evening, sometimes during the day. So I tried to cover all the time frames. And then what I did was Doterra had these little cards that you could just put your information down, the date, the time, where it was at, what have you. So I would hand those to every client. Of course, the diffuser was running, so I'd already talked about it. Because they were smelling, breathe, and on guard, and what
That
have
was
you.
your like winter chicken dinner, wasn't it? The breathe, on guard.
Yeah, like that the whole
Mhm.
entire first winter, because I started in November. I scheduled December classes, and literally from December 1st all the way through May, I did on guard and breathe equal parts, and yeah, had lots of comments on it.
So brilliant.
So-
She didn't know it was brilliant, right? So why is that brilliant? Anybody know why that's brilliant? Because they're in the starter kit,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So natural segue. Always make sure what you're diffusing is in a kit. Oh, awesome. We can totally help you get that. Here's the kit that comes with, right?
And breathing on guard and the top 10 oils that can help you.
Yep. So the natural segue to sell
make over
home
your-
solutions every time. Okay.
So anyway, I would hand them to a client, and I hand out the invitations, and then if you took an invitation, or maybe they said, oh, I don't, I would highlight their name. So I would know, okay, this person has an invitation. And then the day before the class, I would text or call them, touch base. So I'd have good follow-up. And then I had a lot of people at classes. Usually my classes had 6 to 8 people, sometimes more than that. So, so anyway, having those just continually the first 6 to 8 months, that was how I built the business between the salon and church and Bible study. That was how it worked the best, because then once they would come to a class, they'd learn more about it, they'd enroll. I mean, now you can do because Lisa figured out the 60-second enrollment.
Roll in the chair, man.
So anyway, that built me really fast to start out with. I was jumping through ranks really quickly. And then, but then you have the continual contact because they're coming back. So I would be talking about, oh, have you seen the new product? Do you know about this? They would be talking about different things. I would let them, I would give them an idea or give them a book. Here, you can look it up while you're processing. So also on LRP, I have a huge LRP retention, like
so
huge.
Gosh, we should
look it up.
Okay, it's redunculous. It's probably in the 90s.
Yeah.
Her LRP rate
retention
is easily in the 90 percentile. And she doesn't even have to try anymore, which is awesome. Like, so Deanna's super solid premier, right? Main focus in life is family, mission work, hair and Doterra. And so this was to supplement her income. And I think you've cut back a day to do more.
Right. I cut back a half a day. So I'm working a little bit less. And then,
more time at church.
Yeah, you talk about the board, the vision board, and I never needed the vision board. My vision was always at a goal. I wanted to pay for our next family vehicle with Doterra. So I ran things through the business to sell in the business, but then all the commission checks went to the side because it was supplemental income. So that'll probably be happening in the next year. So I'm excited about that. So that's huge.
Yep.
To be able to do that. So anyway, following up with them in the chair, one thing that happened too that was totally coincidental, I don't even think you know this. So I ordered one of the skincare sets, and I was just not real super pleased with the smell of it. It just wasn't my favorite. We are also individual. We may or may not like something when we get it. So one of my clients was sitting in my chair and goes, oh, I was thinking about ordering that. And I said, I'll let you borrow it for a week or two. Well, it went, they bring it back, and then I passed it around so that they could, So that is how a lot of people got on the skincare underneath me too. Because like she was saying earlier, yes, the oils are obviously a huge part of our business, but the hair care, skincare, and so on. So
I love that. Put together, was it Virage?
Yeah.
So people either love it or hate it. And so I love Virage. So Virage, right, comes in a easy peasy box, send that home, get a couple of them and send it home with peeps because it's only what, $84.50 for the whole set. And you know where they are. They're your loyal clients, right? Don't send it out with strangers.
Right.
I did that and never got it back. So always know who you're giving stuff to and where to locate them and be sure you follow up with them. But that's how her average LRP is. We'll have to research this for sure, but it's well over 100. A lot of her peeps do a couple hundred, hands down, no questions asked. And what Deanna did, because doTERRA is not her top priority in her, list of priorities in life, right? It's a good, solid supplement for her. She's working towards silver, so close to silver. And you cut way back on classes, right? So as far as how often do you teach a class? Maybe once a month or once every other month or
once every other month.
Once every other month, maybe, right? Super solid Premier. Like she's Premier in like the first 10, 15 days of the month on a bad month. So like super, super solid Premier. So she chose to make sure that she was super solid Premier, hands down, worst months ever, to get that empowerment bonus because you enroll one person a month.
Yeah.
Right. Make sure she gets that. So that was her brilliant, right?
Right. Because then I'm Premier, and then if I enroll one person,
hands down, that money's coming. So she wanted to make sure she was hands down, eyes closed, super solid Premier, even in January of 2019. And so that couple $100 empowerment bonus check came no matter what, versus pushing to silver and having to worry about it. Right. So, but still really close to silver. All right. So what would you say? Gosh, can you imagine if you had had the trifold back then? Would have really cut down.
Yeah, because I would have been giving in, I would have been distributing more.
Yep. And then what happened over time was her hair clients, church folks, etc. That's her two spheres of influence, right? Yeah. She's either doing hair or a church. And so she did Oils of the Bible classes for church, right? And then here's what's so smart when you have people that are in other businesses. They have multiple spheres of influence. Smart people are going to cross promote all of that. So we go to church together, do my hair when I'm not cutting it myself, which is 90% of the time.
Zim does her own trim.
And so smart people are going to cross promote, right? So she does hair for everyone at church, right? Just about a good portion.
I don't know about everyone, but yeah, I have a good portion,
right? Yes. Cross promotes doTERRA. Talks to all of us in doTERRA, and it does our hair about church, right? And so a good business person is going to maximize all of those lines of business, right? So she's not a dummy. She's got some books. She sells some books. She's got, the retail product, but you don't really sell
even
retail,
like when the convention kits come out, like I put out the convention kits so that people can see, those that are doTERRA clients or are not, can see what's available.
Yep, good marketing. So when you walk into her salon, right there at the desk are displays of whatever she wants to talk to you about then.
Well, and even at Christmas, I have always given my clients a little Christmas favor of a hair product. So that first year, I made up 5 ml rollers of, the Breathe, Digestion, and On Guard, just to, market it a little bit more too, so that they could try them. So that was another way too that I
little sample
expose
rollers.
more people to it. Yeah, sample rollers.
So those are the cases, right? So you always hear me say, oh, don't sample. Okay, well, this is the perfect platform to sample. You're not random sampling to strangers. These are your clients, right? So what better segue than a trifold and a hair care sample and a 5 milliliter roller of Balance and Serenity, who isn't stressed, or get like your top favorites that you've got sitting right there. From the top 10 essentials, make and take, have those rollers ready to go to give out. And so there's a difference between sampling and just randomly handing out drams that nobody knows how to use to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and quality sampling, so that if someone you're going to talk to, you're going to follow up with, they're interested because you've had the conversation, and you're probably going to enroll them because they trust you and there's relationship.
Well, even in like November and December, clients that have been with me all along enrolled, and it takes, for some people, it takes how many touches for them to
some of them a lot.
Yes.
We don't give up, right?
Right.
They're still being exposed to it with the diffuser, with seeing stuff on display, etc. So the moral of the story is huge opportunity here for you to introduce. I don't have a nail professional. We need to find, post in the comments, I'm looking for a nail professional to share with us how to approach nail professionals. What are some great tips to talk about, etc. So I'd love to do a live Zoom with a nail professional now that we've had Brooke and Deanna on to talk about how to incorporate Doterra into the business, how to talk to the clients, they're in your chair, right? So the professional trifolds will be loaded tomorrow, Tuesday, February 5th by noon Central Standard Time. We still have waiting on a couple more final approvals for proofing. And awesome, looks like we got this. Okay, and sorry, we just had a little glitch on the screen there. So thank you, Brooke, for joining us today. We really appreciate it. This is the retirement, right, for hair professionals. Learn to speak to people, whether it's a doctor, your neighbor. Learn to speak to people about what they want to know. For example, don't go into the hair salon and say, oh, I got the best thing ever, so you don't have to do this job anymore.
Invite them to a make and take.
Invite them to a make and take, right? Hand them a trifold. If you're getting your hair done and it's, your relationship hair salon, you shouldn't be uncomfortable to talk about it. The worst they're going to say is, I'm not interested. I love what I'm doing. And so let's see. I traded houses with someone, and the woman that used to live in this house did hair, right? I could not win her over to Doterra hair care for the life of me. And so, because she loved her hair products. And so what did I do? Intentional giveaways. You're going to see, people are always like, how do you decide what to give away and who wins and blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? She won, right? Could not win her over for the life of me. So I did a hair care promotion, and she won the hair care set. So guess what? She orders every month now, right? And so sometimes you do have to sample, but use it creatively as one of your giveaways. Purposefully, intentional giveaways, right? And so you could do the same thing. You could let someone borrow hair care, give them a small shampoo and conditioner, and just like Deanna did with the skincare. Yep. Get your traveling sample stuff together. You can do it with a diffuser. Let people borrow a diffuser. Let people borrow the skincare set. Let people borrow the hair care set, right? They have to get back to you because it's yours. So you say, hey, I'm going to drop this off Saturday and I'll pick it up Tuesday and see how you liked it, right? So you can do that in the salon. You can do that with your regular business, right? So many ways to do this business. All right, ask your questions in the comments. People are asking about different trifolds. We're working on them. So they are a lot of work and take a lot of time because of the amount of details. So I'm not going to promise when the rest of the professional trifold series are coming out. Yoga is already done. Someone just asked about that. So yoga is the fitness professional. Yoga is already incorporated into that. So for the person that was asking about yoga, that is already done. We're going to wrap up before my alarm goes off here in a couple minutes because I have a lunch. Special shout out to Joanne Aller for being one of our proofers. The woman has eagle eyes. She's amazing. And so I want to thank her especially for doing that. And let's see, make sure we've answered questions. I will come back and answer questions later today. And it looks like we got most of that. Right. So thank you to Brooke and Deanna. Do you have anything else you want to share before Looks like we covered all your
No,
notes.
I think we got it all covered well.
Yay. So there's also, I believe, I think she's a blue diamond in doTERRA who does have a great video out there about how she transitioned out of hair, right? That was her wish and goal. She transitioned out of hair into 100% doTERRA. I'll go back and try to find that video to post for you as well. So remember, if you're new to this group, you don't have to have all the Zimmer tools to build an awesome doTERRA business. We create these tools for you, for those of you that need them or want them for certain scenarios. You need the Zimmer trifold. You need to learn the Zimmer make and take system, the free 60-second enrollment script, and get your FAQ, add them and tag them, right? You can build a business without them, I get it, but let me just tell you, we're going to make your life a lot easier with those couple tools.
It's come through many years of figuring it out.
Of doing it
Thank
wrong.
you, Lisa.
Right?
Thank you, Lisa.
We did it wrong. It was so much work before. Oh my God, so much work. All right. So why do you get these tools? It's going to give you the confidence to present doTERRA to people that you wouldn't normally present. Why we want you to have the professional series. Your business is going to go a lot further, a lot faster if you're introducing the business opportunity, not just the products, to business people. It was very little training to train Deanna. She got it because she was a business person. She's clearly efficient. The woman's got, right, a checklist and agenda. She's more efficient than I am. And it was almost no training. Like she just got it, boom, in. All she had to do was learn a little lingo, which we even say don't use anymore,
Simplify.
right? Simplify. Market to leaders. Start targeting business owners and leaders. And your business will grow a lot further, a lot faster, right? So if it's going to take a trifold to give you the confidence to talk to these people, awesome. If not, awesome. But start looking to professionals to build your business, not just customers. All right, I'm gonna check questions one more time and we're gonna hop off. Awesome. So real quick before we wrap up today is the last day to get the Andrew Donovan 7-step strategy. Put your pod together. Go back and look for, I will post the link. Actually, I'm gonna repost this video. I'm gonna post the link for Andrew's course. It expires tonight at the end of the night, probably midnight Mountain Time. He is discounting his 7 steps, its scripts and everything you need to get the language to use our tools, use doTERRA tools. Doesn't matter what you're using. His 7 steps is discounted $200 for anyone that uses the Lisa Zimmer link. Okay, so I'm going to repost that link. This is the last call, and I'll repost that link. Get it ordered today, and that's my alarm. We got to go to lunch. And I will post the link in this post tomorrow. So save this post. When this post, click on the 3 dots and click save this post so you can keep coming back to this post. Mandy Johnson will do her preview videos for the trifolds, and we'll post those videos, and then we'll post the link to order the trifolds. They'll be available for salon professionals and nail professionals. It's a 2-pack instead of $20 each. We're launching them all for you for $25 for the pair. All right, so you'll be all set. So awesome sauce. I will probably pop on later this week to make sure everybody knows that they're available on the website. You'll find them at lisazimmer.net/shop. And again, they'll be launched Tuesday, February 5th by noon Central Standard Time. Thanks for joining us today, and congrats on building such an awesome business.
Thanks. Yay. Thanks for all the help.
All right, thanks everybody. Happy oiling. Bye.